Hi, welcome to Sports Today. You are live with me, Rajashri Gupta. Just some breaking news coming in from Tokyo, where the Summer Olympics will start about 2 weeks from now. The Japanese government has declared a state of emergency in Tokyo due to coronavirus. There has been a rising number of COVID cases in Japan, and in Tokyo, a state of emergency has been declared by the Japanese government because of coronavirus, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, just 2 weeks before the Summer Games are scheduled to start. However, there is no real cause for concern because remember the Tokyo Olympics were postponed last year. The Tokyo Olympics was postponed last year when the pandemic had just hit the world, when cases were really surging, when there was a lot of when there was a lot of uncertainty, along with other sporting events. The Summer Olympics was postponed last year, and it will now be held from later this month. But there is no real cause for concern because what we understand, some of the events now could be held without spectators, and some of the events for other events, the maximum spectator count could be reduced from 10,000 to 5,000. So that's what we are hearing. That's what the update is. But according to a tweet on DNO Newsroom, they said Japanese government declares state of emergency in Tokyo due to coronavirus just 2 weeks before the Olympics. So that's the update from Japan, from Tokyo. And like I said, there is no real cause for concern now because uh, that's the other update that you're getting on Sports Today is that for some of the events there will be those events could be played without spectators, and for other events, the maximum crowd count, the maximum spectator count could come down from 10,000 to 5,000. Yes, of course, this entire for the last year and a half, there's been so many sporting events which have been cancelled, postponed. The Euro was supposed to be played, the European Championship was supposed to be played in 2020. The second semi-final is scheduled tonight, so that was also postponed due to COVID. The IPL, remember, in India was postponed from March end, which was supposed to be March end, was played from September 19th to the 10th of November in the UAE. And again, the IPL in 2021 was called off midway after a rising number of cases were reported among the players, among the squad. So that will now be played. The remainder of the tournament will now be played in the UAE from September onwards. That's the update. Thank you for joining me on Sports Today. We will, of course, come and update you as and when we have more information on the state of emergency around Tokyo due to COVID-19. Thank you so much for joining me on Sports Today. That's all that we have for now. Like I said, any more updates, we'll be quick to get back. Thank you. Have a good evening.